And welcome back to RJB's Starcraft Casts. And that's me, RJB. And today I am back with some Mong against LovelyRabbit. LovelyRabbit is playing on the name Adril LF23. And he's on the red Terran. Well, blue Terran. But considering both players are blue, he's now red. Whether you want it or not, you are the red Terran. And he's up against Mong 2, who's playing the blue Protoss right next to him on the top middle of the map. So, very close proximity between these two players, which can either work out in favor of both players because it opens up the opportunity for Toki to play a very turtle-centric Terran, but given that they're so close, it also opens up a lot of offensive early game opportunities for Mong 2 to really get some pressure down on Rabbit. They've got some Korean things to say. No idea what it means, but it means someone against someone. Not sure what they're saying, but not really relevant either. Alright, that depot coming down. This is the most exciting part of the game. A +1 Nexus coming for Mong 2. This might actually turn into a game where Rabbit gets a little bit of an advantage down early into the game. If he scouts early and he scouts the choke of Mong very early into the game, he might be able to deny the choke from ever finishing. Given that he starts attacking it with that SCV that he's going to be sending out right about now, this one, or he's going to pull it back and build. Alright, he's going to send out into the middle. He's going to scout the middle, and I hope he starts scouting with this spot. So it will be really interesting to see what can happen. What is the risk of going for this early forge build? He made it added on a gateway as well. Pylon finishes now. He's even laughing because he found it so early into the game, and the Marine is already out. There's also one of the benefits from going for an 810 barracks instead of going for an 810 depot, because it opens up the opportunity. Oh, microing that probe, getting damage on the SCV, trying to minimize the damage to his probe. We pull another probe into the middle there. Not enough, definitely not enough. But one of these two cannons will finish. This one might go down before it finishes. But he's gonna. Alright, he's got 3 probes there. He's gonna focus on the Marine. Force the Marine to focus on those probes. The cannon will finish. Great hold here from Mong. Mong eventually does lose a probe, but he managed to keep his choke alive. Marines do get into the base though. Bunker SV also gets into the base. The SV is on 15 HP. And the 2 Marines also have taken some damage already. Already taken another probe. And a 3rd probe. Just a quick note. It is Koreans have disallowed stacking workers and using them to attack, which is basically why you saw him use those probes there and unstacked. Right, SCV there also gonna be going down very soon. He micros it. He micros the probe, makes the attack while it's moving. Toki discontinued making Marines during the entire duration because he knew he had Mong busy. There was no risk of getting counterattacked, so he could add on these 2 command centers with the minerals he managed to save up by not producing Marines. Now more Marines are coming out because I'm going to place his Marines right here in the front and keep Mong boxed in. Mong already has a 7S core on the way. 7S core finished, I mean. And he's building a skeleton for his tech. Citadel of Dune is down. There's a robotic facility in the front as well. Might be seeing another robotic facility coming down as well, in addition to this one. But first, more cannons, because he's gonna have to protect himself against any possible advances from Rabbit here. 1+1 command center has finished up. The +2 command center about to finish up as well. And up, I clicked him away, but he's back. Right, as I said, 2 robotic facilities. No robotic support bay. Is he going for a robotic support bay or going for a Templar's Archive? That's a Templar's Archive. So no robotic support bay. Adding on another gateway. Either going for Dark Templars or going for a Storm. He scouted the front here. Couldn't get in. Saw that there was Marines there. But also saw that there's no choke. And Rabbit is going to start his choke right as I mentioned it. A couple of medics in the mix as well. Engineering bay on the way for that detection. There's the robotic support bay. So he is making it eventually. Shuttle about to finish up. Once the shuttle finishes, his robotic facility will finish as well, and he can start making 2 Reavers at the same time. Which I assume he's going to be doing. Now he goes for a Dark Templar first, and now the 2 Reavers are coming up. So perfectly timed from Mong there. Toki starting his starport on the side there. So we can make a Wraith to fight against the shuttle. But these 2 Reavers will finish up before there's a single shuttle out for Rabbit. And there's going to be 4 Dark Templars as well. And there's no detection anywhere whatsoever yet for Toki. So great timing on his Dark Templars. Shuttle is going to fly over the hill. Drop the Dark Templars on the low ground. Turrets are all on the way. Turrets are about to finish. But he might be able to stop one of those turrets from finishing. Does he have scan? He's got scan energy. So he can take down those Dark Templars. Alright, one of the Dark Templars walks into range of a turret. But doesn't go down yet. He isn't scanning. He has scan energy. Why isn't he scanning? He's sacrificing a lot of leverage over to Mong here by not scanning yet. There comes the first camp. There's still another Dark Templar out there on the map. Instead of his base, he's got the energy. He knows he's got the energy, so he's going to go for the scan. He's going to try to get that Dark Templar down, and he surrounds it, locks it up, kills the Dark Templar. But right about the same time, a shuttle has prepared itself and is going to fly in over the bottom side of the map. Over the path it has just cleared out. Or at least that's what the purpose was, but there's no path cleared out here for Mong. And he's just going to stay hanging there on the side, wait for another shuttle perhaps. Yeah, it's going to wait for this shuttle. This shuttle's going to come in from the west side, pull those Marines away from the path that this shuttle is going to be flying in over. So he is going to be clearing up a path, but at the same time, a tank is being dropped up on the high ground here. No, he's going for a tank drop itself. He's going for those probes. But while he is... gets 4 probes, but doesn't get another shot off. But at the same time, a drop is happening here inside the base of Toki, and Toki loses a huge chunk of his SCVs there. 10 SCVs went down there to that Reaver drop. Marines going down as well. Reaver does die eventually, but Toki definitely on the short end of the stick there. Definitely drew the worst hand compared to Mong. Mong dodging this. Ooh, there's the shuttle. He gets the Reaver up. Reaver lands in between that little box there. Locked up. Nowhere to go. Gets taken down. It's a great little micro move here. Like he made a little whoop move to the side, preventing that Wraith from shooting on it. Another dropship moving all around the map, but it gets spotted out by this probe that was just so luckily happening to be standing there. Drop coming in from the front. He's gonna pull back, look for another path in. 3 Templars, 2 shuttles, 3 Templars, 1 Zealot. Flies into a Wraith. Wraith now chasing that shuttle, but shuttle is about just as fast as the Wraith. So there's just gonna be a long chase around the map here. Another shuttle flying in. But he doesn't get to unload it whatsoever. And a tank, because he was focusing on the tank drop here in his base, the tank drop killed nothing. But because he was focusing on the tank drop, he sent that shuttle in and forgot to control it. Because even a pro player cannot control 2 things at the exact right same time. Mong very slowly progressing. Progressing a bit quicker than Toki is, but Toki has managed to recover from that hit on his SCVs just earlier. But he would be a bit further ahead than where he is now if he had been... Oh, he's pulling his SCVs off of his minerals to hotkey them, I assume. But that's also going to slow him down just a little bit. Scans the shuttle. Shuttle's leaving the base. Mong is going for very minimalistic shuttle drops here. Flies in, has to drop those Reavers on the low ground, about to clear up a path. Gets a couple of Marines down, Marines splitting up, but he gets a huge chunk of Marines, but now another shuttle flies in. 2 Templars on the low ground, gonna storm on those Marines there. Ooh, beautiful 2 storms, but most Marines manage to dodge. A 3rd storm taking down the remainder of the Marines. Remains of the Marines have gone down. 4 Marines alive. Toki's supply is at an all-time low. Single Zealot here, not doing anything, standing in between those turrets. Just outside of the attack range. I find this absolutely hilarious. It is standing exactly in between the detection range of the Zealot. And he gets pulled up, now starts attacking the turret. I'm going to try to take it down before it goes down itself. Let's see who wins, Zealot or Tank. the Zealot wins. And the tank now eventually does take down that Zealot. Moving up into the middle, and once again he spots the tank drop by pure luck. Or probably it's poor path selection from Toki. So he's gonna try to get something done with this single tank, but there's so many cannons here. I don't think it will work. It sieges up and it dies before it can get a shut off, and a drop happening at the same time here inside the base of Toki. Toki has dodged the storm drop, I assume, because all of his SCVs are over there. There's still a couple of Zealots there on the low ground. Pressure is pretty damn high here on Toki. Somehow Mong has been able to do significant amounts of pressure on Toki with only single shuttle drops. He's got 2 shuttles here now in the middle, so I think he's going for a 4 shuttle drop here, because 2 more shuttles are flying into the mix. He's either going to go for a drop or going to drop the units. Gonna go for a drop on the minerals, or gonna go for a drop right here on this choke here. No, he's going for right for the minerals. He's not going for the front here. It would have been a pretty nifty option to drop on top of these bunkers and clear this entire thing out from both sides at the same time. But he elects for something else. Well, he once again changes his mind. And instead of going for the western side, he's going for the front side here. He flies it over the front, and he actually does exactly what I said he should do, which is unload right here on top of these bunkers. Unload, gonna take down these bunkers, and now units are gonna come in from the front. The bunkers actually with the fire bats have cleared out most of these units here that Mong dropped, and forgot to click on these individual depots. Fire bats have a pretty big range once they're in that bunker. All these Zealots focusing on these depots are gonna be going down, but there are so many units streaming in for Mong that Mong eventually does manage to break through that depot line, gets his Zealots on top of those bunkers, on top of those tanks. The Reaper's gonna go down to those raids, but the Zealots do take up... The Zealots took down almost all of the ground force there. Only a single Marine staying alive with 2 HP. He's got 4 kills. So now trying to rebuild the wall before the Zealots coming in, but he blocks the depot with his own SCVs, which means that now Mong has an entrance into that base. Zealots walking in, streaming in from both sides. Firebats coming into the mix. Raid's going to try to focus on those Zealots, but more units are finishing up inside of the base of Mong. And now the Zealots are going for the turrets on the side there, while also trying to focus on those tanks here in the front. Toki does manage to get his bunkers up, but all the Firebats have gone down. More Firebats are on the way, more tanks are on the way, so the more Zealots are going to be streaming out first. All the turrets on the side here have gone down, and Mong is on a 1-1-2 for upgrades already 12 minutes into the game. That's amazing upgrades as compared to Toki, who has pretty much no upgrades whatsoever. He has no upgrades, aside from level 1 tank. Alright, Storm coming down on those SCVs, kills a bunch of SCVs. Alright, 20 SCVs went down for Toki there, but he's still alive, but he's got a very small amount of units here as the units from Mong are hammering away at his front. Bunker is finished up. We'll load that bunker up real quick. And he managed to survive and hang on for now, but his unit count is now so astronomically small that all Mong has to do is keep sending in his units. And given that Mong has superior upgrades, he's taking a lot less damage than he could from Toki's units. Toki now making his way through. The drop also making its way in. Rabbit isn't dodging. Rabbit is effectively dead at this point, loses all of his SCVs. There's a huge amount of Zealots there in the mix as well, and he calls it GG. Mong wins, and pretty quick game, pretty clean game. It started off a little bit slow for Mong, but eventually at one point he just started accelerating the game once he broke through the front here, and the pressure was being multiplied by a magnitude of whatever, and Toki could no longer keep up. So pretty well executed game, and high amounts of pressure. Rabbit played that pretty well, but Mong just managed to deal so much damage with such small amounts of units, and mostly on all the sides, and mostly just kept Toki's supply count very low by continuously managing to kill at least 10 or 12 Marines with the drops he landed inside of Toki's base. Managed to take down a couple of SCVs as well. Managed to keep him small, keep the pressure up. And well played from Mong. And that's game 1. I think it's a total of about... well, it's a best of 5, I assume. mean, it's a series of games. I don't know what the score is going to be exactly. I just know that there's a couple of replays between Mong and Rabbit from this exact date, somewhere in October, right before Mong left for his military service, his mandatory military service. So it means he's out of the running for at least 18 months now. And he's already 2 months in to his military service, I've heard. So we're going to be missing Mong for another 16 months or something like that. I'm not exactly sure how long the military service time is for the Korean mandatory military service, but he will be missed for that entire duration, because he was bringing a lot of attention to Fastest Map, in my opinion. And he was pretty much just playing Fastest Map for the last 3 months before he went into military service. It was very exciting. Very exciting. The games he brings are very high level. And right now I'm rambling on for way too long. And for today, I'm going to be uploading just this video. I'm going to upload the remainder of this series tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, because I casted the game before this, but the game itself kind of turned out to be a bummer. So I'm not going to upload that one. And that's it for this video. Have fun, good luck, and goodbye.